Hey everybody, I'm Jason Yoder. Welcome to my channel. This is where I share with you my travel and my photography. But tonight, I'm going to share with you a little bit how I pay for this travel. We're going to be taking images to be published. So as you guys can hear, it's windy out here, so I hope you guys are hearing me okay. So, why do we want to get images published? Well, that's because we get more money for them. Let me show you something here. Take a look at the cover of this book on Amazon. Take a look at the image of the lava, okay? Now, here's mine. Look familiar? Yep, that's right. One of my images is on the cover of a book. That's what we're out here doing tonight, is to try to make that happen. So the way how we do that is we take portrait images. You see, our eyes are side by side. We have a huge horizontal field of view but limited vertical. So we naturally take images that are going to be horizontal. But think about it, books and magazines, their orientation is portrait. So that's why you want to capture portrait images. Even if you're reading a magazine in digital format on your phone or tablet, you read it in portrait mode. So that's why we want to try and take images that can be that are vertical, portrait. Now I got some equipment to help me out. I have a 3-legged tripod and this orange thing called an L bracket. There's links for both of these down in the description. And by the way, this L bracket, it can fit more than my 3-legged tripod, or 3-legged thingy tripod. But this is what happens. Let's say I've got a great picture. I'm thinking, you know what? That would also make a great portrait. Well, traditionally, I hit a little lever and the camera would flip on the side. It would flip too far. So I gotta bring it back, tighten it, let it go, and it'll flip back too far. I've lost so many images spending 1 or 2 minutes trying to get that right. Well, with an L bracket, this is what I do. I unscrew it from the tripod. I rotate it 90 degrees. I screw it in the tripod. Within about 10 seconds, I'm taking pictures again. All right, it is that easy. Now, it doesn't mean I can't do things handheld, but like with the sunset tonight, I gotta have it up on the tripod. So that is how I take, or the equipment that I use to take my landscape and my portrait images and be able to switch it very quickly. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start taking some images because we're in the golden hour. 2 targets tonight. This road, that sunset. This road I've been eyeballing for a while here, but it's just really hard to drive up here because there's no place to pull off. I parked at the trailhead a 1/4 mile down the road and walked up here. So I'm thinking that this road through these pine trees would be great, a great cover of a travel magazine or book or something like that. So that's why I'm taking them here. But then we're going to shift our attention out to the west. We are about 100 feet above the Pacific Ocean right now, and there's light clouds, which means we're going to have some color in that sunset tonight. So let's go ahead and capture some images and see what kind of money we can make. After grabbing a couple of travel images, I'm switching over to the Seascape images. After all, it is sunset and we are perched about 100 feet above the Pacific Ocean during the golden hour. I'm not going to waste this opportunity. I am pretty confident that I found a nice place to enjoy this beautiful ocean sunset. I'm setting up the tripod nice and low. The wind coming off the Pacific is slamming into the side of this hill and rushing upwards at me.
Keeping the camera low will help keep it stable, giving me more sharp images to work with. As you can see, I am working to level my camera so the horizon is not slanted. This will also reduce my post-production work in Lightroom and retain the maximum resolution of the image for my clients. I'm also setting up to take portrait images for magazines, and of course, panoramic images as well. As the sun continued to get lower on the horizon, I switched over to taking panoramas. I know that panorama images will not land on the cover of a magazine, but think about billboards along the road or advertisements in travel hubs like airports and train stations. Advertisers need good quality panoramas for those larger formats where a standard image may not have enough resolution to be enlarged to that degree. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you did not miss any episodes like next week, where I show you how to minimize background distractions in camera and without using any software. And I just also happened to find the type of landscapes that I've been searching for the past 4 months. On a side note, please consider opening your hearts and your homes to a shelter animal in need. And if you can't, please consider donating to your local animal shelter.